College is debated just about more than anything else right now, if you follow the news. I think for me, the reality is that in an ever-changing economy, which we are in, education that's documented is just not optional anymore. It's a requirement in order to keep up. Whether it's a 2-year or 4-year, it gives you the gift of option and to succeed in ways that are just not possible. And that is of extensive value. It brings value to you at age 20, at age 30, at age 40, at age 50. I think what I would tell any young man is don't trade short-term income for a long-term ceiling. Earning money now is good and it's going to lead to some benefit that are real, but you shouldn't focus on that at the expense of not being able to grow your capacity to provide for yourself or for your family long-term. The reality is that most people that work in what used to be called the trades, they also now need new skills beyond just those things, right? They need to be relevant digitally, understanding of the ever-changing nature of business and industry. They need to be attuned to that in order to be sustainable and successful. My journey wasn't smooth. It wasn't easy, but all those challenges that I faced, they made me stronger, they made me more resilient, they created discipline, right? Detours create discipline. And in my case, it was learning about how to navigate in these different spaces that at sometimes didn't seem historically like they were made for me. A person of color, a young man that didn't come from a family that had extensive education or money. Cost shouldn't shape the strategy though, right? It should not stop you from dreaming. When you look at the benefits of being in San Mateo County, looking at programs like we have with Free College, or just looking at community college as the best deal that you can get, right? At pursuing a credential, finding a pathway to transfer if that's what you want to do, or finding a pathway to the workforce. You're just not going to get a better economic deal. So to parents out there that are unsure about the cost, I would say you can't afford not to support your child and support yourself at an affordable education. And community colleges absolutely provide affordable education and support. Yeah, I'm a parent, so to some parents out there that are wondering, what do you say to your child? Don't talk about credentials and college. Ask them what kind of life do they want. And when I talk to my daughters about what's important to them, they talk about having freedom. Freedom to travel when they would like to travel, or they talk about sometimes maybe raising a family, giving back to their community. They talk about wanting a life that's devoid of all of these obstacles that can really weigh you down from exploring things that you're interested in. And they talk about being happy. If you want talent, if you're in the workforce, you have to help build it. So I would invite them to be co-producers of the kind of workforce that they need for the future, and to be co-partners with Skyline College.